But there's another story too. A Lebanese doctor with a valid U.S. visa has been deported from the States to Lebanon. This is an article for Nahadnet. By the way, I used to be an intern at Nahadnet. I used to write movie reviews for Nahadnet.
Oh, really? I used to write articles for Nahad, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to do movie reviews, and I think I used to do box office reports for another blog. It was called Now Lebanon. I used to do box office, folks, Lebanese box office and Lebanese movie reviews. Let's go, baby. Would you guys like a movie edition of Do Not Worry, or movie or TV edition where we talk about our favorite TV shows, movies? I tell you why I'm disappointed in the second season of Severance, and I think it's actually a really bad season of television. You want all these hot takes and more? Let us know in the comments. So,
really veering off.
According to Naharnet, Lebanese doctor with a valid U.S. visa was deported to Lebanon. Let me give you guys a quick couple updates.
Is she here? Sorry.
I think so. You want to interview her? A federal judge wants to know why a doctor from Lebanon with a U.S. visa was deported after he ordered that she not be removed until he could hear her case. Dr. Rasha Alawiye, 34, had been granted the visa on March 11th and arrived at Boston. You, Haley D.
Haley, you're crazy, girl. We love you.
Coming in clutch yet again. We love you, Haley.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're really trying with this podcast. We're trying to keep it professional.
بس شو عم بصير عم بتك؟
This is Junior. Here it's not like Beirut.
Here it's not like Beirut. Beirut, we have privilege.
It comes and goes over here, but everything is plugged into spare batteries, folks. You know, we have to get extra equipment here in Lebanon to stream, and we're plugged into my 4G. We good.
كلمات القاطع, people spam F in the chat. Yeah, guys, F.
You'll get used to it.
Yeah.
So Dr. Rasha Alawiye, 34, had been granted the visa on March 11 and arrived at Boston Logan International Airport on Thursday, according to a complaint filed on her behalf by a cousin in federal court. Alawiye, who had worked and lived in Rhode Island previously, was detained at least 36 hours through Friday and was going to be sent back to Lebanon, the complaint said. Alawiye, a kidney transplant specialist, was to start to work at Brown University as an assistant professor of medicine. U.S. District Judge Leo Sorokin issued an order on Friday that an in-person hearing is scheduled Monday, with Alawiye brought to court. Whether or not she is in custody of the United States, the court anticipates proceeding with this hearing, he wrote. But by Saturday, the cousin filed a motion that customs officials willfully disobeyed the order by sending Alawiye back to Lebanon, so she's back here. Sorokin gave the government until Monday morning to respond prior to the start of the scheduled 10 a.m. hearing. She has worked at Brown prior to the issuance of her H-1B visa. The complaint said it is said that she held fellowships and residencies at 3 universities in the U.S. A spokesperson for Brown said Alawiye is an employee of Brown Medicine with a clinical appointment. She is a not-for-profit medical... Okay, blah, blah, blah. So, what happened in the story? I have a couple of updates for you guys. I'm sure you guys have seen them, but just a second.
By the way, Homeland Security and the White House tweeted about her on Twitter. It was crazy.
That's what I'm looking for.
I have it here.
Here are the tweets, yeah.
Okay.
So we have them here. So Homeland Security had this to say about Rasha, Lebanese doctor. Sorry, let me zoom out a little bit so you guys can see. Okay, it says last month.
Sorry, guys.
Jazz hands. The show never stops, folks. Always entertaining. So last month, Rasha Alawiye traveled to Beirut. So this is Homeland Security, folks. Official Twitter. Last month, Rasha Alawiye traveled to Beirut, Lebanon to attend the funeral of Hassan Nasrallah, a brutal terrorist who led Hezbollah, responsible for killing hundreds of Americans over a 4-decade terror spree. Goddamn. Alawiye openly admitted to this to CBP officers as well as her support of Nasrallah. A visa is a privilege, not a right. Glorifying and supporting terrorists who kill Americans is grounds for visa issuance to be denied. This is common sense security. Yeehaw!
What?
I should have read the whole thing like that. So
Yeah.
they then quote tweeted, the White House then quote tweeted Homeland Security and said, bye-bye, Russia. Bye-bye. So this is what we're dealing with, folks. This is the
Sassy
professionalism.
girl.
This is the level of rhetoric over at the White House where they're literally being snarky in their Twitter.
I'm confused. Why would she? This is obviously not real. Why would she tell them, yeah, I was at Hassan Nasrallah's funeral?
Yeah, that's not
What?
smart. If that's true, if it's true, that is a pretty dumb thing to admit to CBP.
Yeah.
Just be like, I'm going to go see family.
There's no way she told them. Come on.
I really want to get some fresh organic za'atar. All the za'atar I find in these Middle Eastern bakeries just ain't cutting it.
That would be crazy.
You know what I mean? You were coming to Santorini, okay? The Greece. You're coming to Enfe, the Santorini of the Middle East.
Okay, hold on. The White House, social media, ever since Trump took over, has been like the fucking end wokeness on Twitter. Like the same shit. They're posting memes. They're trolling. It's just the worst guy ever running the account. Who the fuck is running this account? Have you seen their tweets? Like every single one of them is just garbage.
No, I didn't even know. Like, it wasn't until this week that I found out that like they've been actually being super weird.
Yeah,
on,
Twitter and on Insta. It's like.
But I mean, again, this on top of the Mahmoud Khalil situation makes me nervous to get to the States next month and fucking deal with airport security. What do you do in Lebanon? Oh, you host a podcast? You say, let's scroll through your thumbnails. What are you talking about on that podcast? Oh, you seem to really hate Israel there, boy. Holy shit, bro. You know, I need to pretend like I do not have a YouTube channel. I'm going to deny.
Just have your job. Like,
Oh
I'm
my-
a...
I shouldn't have said that now because the H3 fans are going to fucking spam my name at the airport now. Like, stop this man from coming in.
They're gonna add your name to a list.
Oh my God, bro.
No
This is
way.
horrifying.
Khalas.